Hello everyone. So welcome in this lesson of render layers inside Autodesk Maya. So today we will look around the render layers inside Maya software. As we are in channel box, you have seen this particular layer which is inside display panel. So we will focus on this render layers. So what is render layer? You will select each and every part step by step and will off all the parts and will focus on that particular part and will render the same. This will allow us to just select any of the part which is rendered in PNG. After that, when you import all the footage into a compositing software, you can just directly focus on that particular part and do whatever changes you want in the composite software, like color correction, brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, and all the modification related to color or anything else. So we will just render one by one each and every part step by step. And for that, what I will do, I will just go to panels and perspective. We'll go to camera, and right now what I will do, once again I will go to perspective by holding my shift button, space bar, right mouse button, and go to perspective. Okay, so as you can see, the camera is right over here. We don't have to displace the camera as we are set this particular camera here, and also we will just render only one frames. Okay, so in previous session we have rendered the 15 frame because we are working on the batch rendering and all, so we will just render in only one frame. And what I will do, I will just select each and every model and will group that same, and after that we'll just put all the lights in that particular layer and will render the same. Okay, so in PNG we will render all the data, and one by one we will just set the data into a folder and will compose into a compositing software. So whatever lights you have make inside the scene, you have to copy all the lights in each and every layer. So one more thing I have to do, I will just go to window, and here you have the outliner. So in outliner I will select all the lights, and after that what I will do, control D for duplicate, and will just make a new layer and will just hold this layer and will right click, add selected objects. Now you can see your lights has formed. Again right click, add selected objects. Like this way you can add the lights in a particular layer, and so add selected. So like this way I will add a couples of different layers, and as you can see I am just implementing the light in each and every layer. Okay, so add selected objects. Now what I will do, I will just focus in this part only, and we'll make some much more layers. I think we needed at least 11-12 layers, so I will make 12 layers and just add selected. So now as you can see we have the masters layer which has all the datas, and we have all the layers which has only lights. So what else we have to do, we will just select the parts one by one and we'll just use the layers to just add some selected objects. So right now what I will do, I will just select the lights and will make a group. So control G, and we'll rename this as light. So we have the light group, and we have all the layers which are here, and we have all the lights. Okay, so right now what I will do, I will just select the lights and will control H to hide the same. We'll select this, shift H to unhide the same. So like this way you can hide, because if I accidentally select any of the, it will just go to that place and will just transform from here, transfer to any of the layers. So at first what I will do, I'll select this part to group. Here is the group. So what I will do, I will just select the group and will move to here, and now it's been transferred to the outside from the interior, and now it's a group. So I will rename this wall side wall. So layer management is very important, and if I select this side wall, I will just go to layer 1 and add some selected layers. As you can see we have hidden the light, that's why it's not showing. Shift H, it will show here. So shift H, control H, and it will hide the same. So at first make a new version, so save scene as in a version, so that would be fine. This would be side wall, okay. Now we'll go to masters layer again. We'll select the side wall, select like this, and Control H to hide the same. Now we'll select the ground, we'll select this part and just move if this is selected or not. Control Z, okay. Control G to group it, and this would be the ground, okay. GROUND, ground. Now we'll select this layer, okay. Right click, add selected, and you have this ground. So we'll just select the ground and we'll Control H to hide the same. Now what else we required? We needed this things, and what else we have here? We don't require this line, so these are the tables. Okay, so Control G, group on the interior, and just here it is. So right middle mouse button and just move it here, okay. So these are the small tables. Enter and just make a new go to a new layer, add selected. So if your layer is up and down, if you need these things to be up or these things to be down, that doesn't matter, you can put anywhere in the layer. So because we will individually render all the images one by one, so you can put sequence wise in your compositing software like Photoshop, After Effects, Nuke or Fusion, okay. So here if you just put some object in this layer, some object in this layer, that doesn't matter, we will just arrange in the compositing software, that would be fine, okay. So this thing is what we have, small tables, I think, at selected. So this is the side wall which we have hided. As you can see here, we have side wall. Control H, Shift H to see the same, okay. We have masters layer, so we have ground, Shift H, light, Shift H, Control H to hide the same. So right click, Shift, space bar, hold your space bar, right mouse button, and go to the top view. So what I will do, I will just select this two one by one. So this one will be the first lamp. So, and we'll just move this group somehow here. This is the lamp table 1, okay, and we'll just go to this part and just add selected lamp table 1 and enter, okay. So now what else we needed? Control H to hide the same. We'll click this part and we'll just group it. Control G to group the same. Right click, move it here. Will not move any of the layer, will move in between them, okay. Table _22, okay. So select this, Control C, we'll go here, right click, add selected. Right now we will go to master layer, Control H again, and now we'll focus on the sofa. We'll select the sofa from here and Control G to group the same, middle mouse button and move sofa, and after that go to any of the layer, right click, so go to this one, Control H to hide the same. We'll select this wall, which is the front wall, Control G, and we'll just drag this here, which is the front wall. Select the front wall, okay, this would be fine, and we'll go to any of the layer, right click. Now we'll go to masters layer, Control H to hide the same, and this would be the single wall, okay. So Control G to group the same, click and just move it here, single side wall. So now we'll just go to that layer, right click. Now we'll just go to the masters layer and we'll hide that control H. As we have this part, we don't require this part because these are the junk part, so we don't require this. We have all the parts here. So as you have seen, we have managed all the layers, and we'll just delete this layer because we don't require these layers, so delete the layer. Right now I've hidden all the things, so as you can see. So right now what I will do, I will just save this file and will work in the render settings. And uh, as you can see, each and every panel has a simple same render setting here. If you click, you can go to its render settings. So we'll just go to the next session and see about the mental ray features, and after that we'll just render each and every data one by one. Okay, so let's meet to the next session.